Excellent. My apologies. I think we're good. Excellent. Let's turn off
for battle.
a couple things, then we'll jump into the game. My apologies. Do everything, apparently. We will get underway here in just a second. Alright, here we go. Evil Geniuses versus 4AC. 2-game series coming our way. We'll see both teams, how they perform here. The last couple of draft picks did come in, and it's a Slark pick now coming up for Evil Geniuses. 4AC's Jirax is heading to the enemy jungle hill ward. They realize that he's warded there. Fear did spot him out, it looks like. We'll see if they decide to send anybody down there with a sentry. Zai does not have one. I think PBD doesn't have one either. So this is the issue. A lot of the times, Zai will go for this greedy build. He'll pick up boots first, or he'll pick up an item that allows him to be more effective as a farmer early on in the game, or a fighter. And they won't grab sentries. They won't grab, you know, too many smokes or anything like that. It really comes down to PPD. And this is, I think, the most often criticized thing, or most often loved thing about Evil Genius, is that they run kind of this 1-3-3 and a 6 kind of lineup. 1-3-3s rather, and a 6.
The battle begins.
That's how people would describe it. So PPD being the 6, and then 3-3s on the other side. So, meanwhile, for 4AC, Jirax is going to be playing your Sand King. Up top is going to be Boogie playing your Skywrath Mage. Valix will be playing your Viper. In the mid lane, it's going to be Matumba Man on your Ember Spirit. Off lane, it is going to be the former Fnatic player, Trixie, playing the Centaur Warrunner. Top lane for Evil Geniuses, Universe playing the Bat Rider. There's a block coming out. PPD did pick up a Haste Rune as well, but he's playing your Earthshaker as well. Mid lane, it's going to be Arteezy playing your Razor. Down bottom left, Fear playing your Slark, and Zai will be on your Shadow Shaman. So that'll be your lineup coming out for Evil Geniuses. So, bit of a pause coming out. PPD having some sort of issues with something. I'm not sure what, but he'll clear it up. They're already using that first Fisher just to block off this creep wave, make sure it actually curves here at the end too, which is kind of strange. That's really weird. Forms a little bit of a curve. Just penning them in. They can just walk around this. These creeps are just too dumb, though, to realize that they can walk around it. They're literally brainless. How unfortunate. So off lane here, he's going up against the Skywrath Mage. Is going to be kind of difficult. Valix can actually just kill him instantly, and Jirax as well if he gets a good burrow streak. I mean, they can take down this Bat Rider. He's not unkillable. Universe is somebody that knows how to survive in the off lane, but every time I feel like I say that, he always dies. I don't know what the case is, but Matumba Man should have a pretty okay time here against Arteezy. I mean, Static Link is going to go, but they did increase the cooldown, remember, 32 seconds at the first level. I don't know if it's that big of a deal, but you're not going to be spamming that as much, maybe, so just something to keep in mind. And I think Trixie should be fine out here. He has Stout Shield, so he actually could survive from a lot of the right click. However, Slark does a lot of early damage, I think, especially with an early Essence Shift or Pounce or Dark Pact. And Zai should have boots, and I mean, with that he could just get Shackles and... Alright, what the hell's wrong with you? Pretty sure that's Japanese. God damn it, Artour. Well, while we've got a second, while the game is paused, we will look at our Dota Pit matchup of the day. Take a look at Arteezy versus Matumba Man. If you look at what years they played, vastly different. I like the fact that the tag is thrown in here. Good job, Greg. If you see it, he does his last performance in the Dota Pit League was a win, playing Razor, obviously. Almost 600 GPM. He had a great game. Actually, he was casting that game with the Hods, and he had a fantastic series there, but... Alright. Here we go. We will jump back into the game. The game does get underway here. Thanks so much for joining us again. So mid lane, okay, PPD probably is just going to sit mid for a while. He might even stack up if he wants to and make sure nothing is going awry here against Arteezy, but I don't think they're going to try to force a gank here too early on Arteezy. And usually PPD will sit around this mid lane just to make sure he's secure, but I think he realizes that Arteezy is probably fine, especially once they see in this top lane that Boogie has rotated over. They will have Jirax in the jungle. He'll stack up a couple of camps and hopefully get to that second level of Sandstorm. Down bottom, Trixie's taking a lot of damage here and he'll have to back away. And even with the Stout Shield, I mean, that's a lot of damage coming up from Zai specifically. He went for Aether Shock early on, so he's just trying to zone him out, which is kind of impressive. Also, Ether Shock's level 1 damage is ridiculous. 140 damage coming out at its first level. It's a lot of damage coming through. 7 last hits already for Arteezy. He's static linked quite a bit of damage here, but Tumble Man has his spell shield up. He's trying to push the wave out. Arteezy's just fine with this. He even is just denying like crazy as well. Matoma Man is going to have a rough time. They already are rotating some heroes over. Maybe they try to gank him. Boogie, I think, put down the Observer Ward here on the cliff. Jirax, I mean, you have level 1 Burst Strike. That's not going to do anything to Arteezy because he has boots first. He's pretty much fine in terms of his CS and prowess right now. Meanwhile, top lane, they've decided that Universe says, hey, listen, I can't get anything up there. I'm going to go to the jungle. He's going to stack a couple of camps, take a couple of them with his Firefly. He'll Clarity, maybe even Tango, and head back up to that top lane. Meanwhile, Trixie, looking for the 2-minute runes. Zai's going to try to zone him out. He does have return on him now, but there's the Ether Shot going through, and Viz is available, and Zai will take it, and maybe even head mid. Static Link is going to go. Matema Man has got to be careful. Level 2 Static Link now for Arteezy. Let's not be too hasty here, Matema Man. Zai's just going to run at you, and if he gets his shackles off, you might die. He's sitting right away from that tower's true sight vision. If Matema Man walks up even a little bit, he's going to get shackled up, and Arteezy is going to just try to destroy him. But Zai realizes that there's probably no way he's going to move up that far. Oh, maybe he will. He's looking for it. He's pulling the creep wave back. Zai's still in Viz. Static Link is going to go. There's the shackles as well. The right click. Fisher comes out as well. Doesn't really connect, though. Matema Man, Ether Shock. Arteezy will get the kill. And they use the Invis rune pretty smartly. I mean, Matema Man should have... They don't have the ward down here, so there's no real way they could see that wasn't Invis. Trixie got chased away from the rune spot. So an easy first blood coming out from Evil Geniuses, and a bit of a rough start here coming out from 4ASC. So really it comes down to... And this was the main issue, I think, for EG in that series against VG, was FY Sand King. Played monstrous games, and he got blink daggers by the 8 to 10 minute mark almost every game. So that means for Drax, if he can get that timing, he'll be in a pretty good spot. But that, I mean, like, nothing gets Drax, but FY is FY. He's called FY God for a reason. PPD's roaming on the bottom lane right now. Trixie gets pounced by Fear. Coming in from the backside. There's the Dark Pact as well. Essence Chips is gonna go. They have Fisher. They're not using it yet. They will. Stomp did go. They were baiting it out, and Fear gets the kill. PPD actually just waited for the stomp, and as soon as he saw it getting casted, he decided to say, hey, listen, we're going to save Fear's life and make him fine. Universe, though, realizes that this camp might be blocked, and maybe it's not. So Universe realizing this, they need to put a sensor down here if they want to counter this Civil War, but there will be this camp to take. So Universe not having the best time in the jungle currently, but still, he's okay. I think maybe doing a bit better than Trixie is, who's level 2 now, and Universe is sitting at level 4, so they're just being very greedy. They're not taking anything top. They realize they can't stop Viper from farming. He's going to get an early mech, whether they like it or not. I think they're okay with that. And they'll try to push the tower early on here. Zai's level 4. If he can get to level 6, all of a sudden these towers are going to fall like crazy. Triple ones are going to come through, and there's nothing they can do about that. Arteezy again static linking in the mid lane. That's 63 damage stolen at level 3 static link, pretty solid. And he's just destroying Matema Man in CS right now. 10 CS to 31. That is a rough middle lane coming out from Matema Man. And he's not getting any help either. I mean, Drax can't help. I mean, this is the problem with the Sand King, is that if you're not getting involved early and getting these ganks going, I mean, then you're AFK farming in the jungle. That's the trade-off that you're making. Eventually they can make space for Matema Man, but as this game progresses, Evil Geniuses are going to be more and more push heavy, I think, especially with the Serpent Wards and Slork getting a couple of items. He does have his Orb Veteran, he's got his Boots of Speed, he's got Tequila, and 26 classes as well. He's behind the Viper a little bit, but he did get the kill, so that's important. Viper does have his boots, or his treads now. Middle lane, Matema Man shouldn't have Remnant yet. He doesn't. In fact, there's the Observer Ward coming out. Arteezy's going to get some vision on the top ground. Meanwhile, there's a smoke coming out from Boogie and Drax as well. And they're just maybe thinking about heading to the jungle. Should have concussive shot. No ancient seal. Meanwhile, Trixie might get caught out. Fisher's going to go. No, he cancels it. There's heroes coming across the map. There's 4 heroes in the vicinity. Drax is looking for a burrow strike. He might get caught out. There's the burst strike coming in. The Hex into Trixie immediately. Static Click now going. Here comes Fear as well. Dark Pack gonna go. Trying to get the chains off. Trixie's gonna pounce. Meanwhile, trying to deny himself. Double Edge not doing nearly enough damage to take Fear down. They will get the kill on Trixie's Centaur. And Drax actually might get pounced here. He has to be careful. Fear coming in. Did have pounce off cooldown in a second. And they get a kill out of. I mean, that's it. Trade and all the heroes rotate over from 4 ASC and they get nothing done with it. But luckily, Valix is still farming freely in the top lane, but that's really all they're getting. Is they've won top lane, they're losing mid, they're losing bottom, they're losing the off lane battle. Universe is having some great time. He's gonna have a blink dagger rather soon, and 4 ASC have nothing going for them. And Razor, Arteezy picks up an immediate Ogre Club. We've seen him transition from Treads to Aghanim Scepter pretty often recently. However, this would be a straight up BKB in this situation, up against Epicenter, up against a Viper, up against a Centaur. BKB is probably a pretty good item choice here in this game. Meanwhile, they will grab a kill down bottom. Drax is getting chased as well. Trixie got chased down. They get the kill easily using Shackles and Hex. And Fear will jump on top of him and help secure it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So 4-0 to score now. Arteezy, Static League is going to go, but there's going to be the Ember Spirit using his Flame Guard. But Summerman taking a lot of right-click damage, 105 damage coming up from Arteezy. Now, Searing Chains actually misses here, but Summerman takes 1 or 2 right-clicks that maybe he doesn't want to take. The Plasma Field almost gets the kill for Arteezy, but he has to back away. He can't dive this, and the Remnant actually just came out, not that Summerman had any mana to use it anyways. Arteezy is in one heck of a spot. He continues to CS freely. Same can be said for Valix, and he should be getting a mech. I imagine that'll be his first item. We'll see him pick it up pretty soon, I hope. Let's go for Aghanim Scepter. Remnant does come back in the mid lane as Summerman is here. Hashtag juicy. Arteezy picks up a double damage rune. That's frightening. Down bottom, Fear continues to farm. That's a 8-minute blink dagger coming out from Universe. He literally was in top lane for all of like 30 seconds. He heads to the jungle and he says, well, I guess it's time for me to get my blink dagger now. So I don't know why this surprises me, but it does. You come to expect it almost. Boogie playing the Scarith Rage. He's got boots. He's level 3, so he's a bit behind here. Trixie has headed to the jungle as well. He's trying to find farm. He barely has Tranquils. Drax is actually doing rather well. Mudgolem, however, making sure he doesn't get his blink dagger. Not yet anyways. So, again, this was the big issue. FY's blinking Sand King was a huge problem for Evil Geniuses, and will be a problem in this game. We'll have to wait and see. Fear is sitting out 1,500 gold. Can get another item here if he wants to. Again, yeah, and this also doesn't surprise me either. 85 different heroes. That's actually just ridiculous. But knowing Fear, that's really just, that's his MO. And he'll add another one to the list with Slurk. Not that he's not played it before, but here's a smoke coming out. Universe is ready to go with a Blink Lasso. Firefly is up as well, but you can see Trixie and Boogie are very far back. They're going to let this tower go for free. Arteezy is rotated over as well. They might even go for a tier 2 at this point. Ether Shock, Plasma Field's going to fly. Universe is now down on the Firefly. That's down for another 20 seconds or so. We'll have to wait and see. There's the Serpent Wards. They're just going to take a tier 2 tower. Flip is going to pop, but at least finally Summerman can get some free room to farm here, but he's only at 22 CS. Blink Dagger is done for Drax here, so we'll see if we can get an Epicenter and have a pretty big engagement here. They need all 5, I think, to be super effective. On the backside, though, PPD is getting roamed on. Summerman was coming here, but decided against it. I think they might just let this tower go for free. Viper's trying to put pressure on the top tier 1. TP's coming in. That'll be actually from the Viper himself. Valix comes in. He does pick up the mech. Fear, no deny coming out. TP, they really want to engage on the retreat here of Evil Geniuses. I don't think they're going to be able to find anything. They could try to jump in with a Remnant, but they're really being aggressive, and there's no reason to be here. They just get a free tower, and they rotate all these heroes over. And I don't understand. 4ASC rotated the heroes over. They tried to get a deny, and it didn't pan out. There's no reason to TP those heroes there if you're not going to try to fight when the tower's going down. So They just end up wasting a lot of time for Jirax and Valix and everybody who's trying to farm in the mid lane like did Summer Man. So, and then Arteezy just heads top and he'll try to press the tower there. He gets 1,500 gold in the bank, nothing on the courier, so he can pick up an Aghanim Scepter, he can pick up a point booster. Something's flying out. I believe that might be the fear.
Top tower is
He just
under
bought
attack.
something. He actually has his Blink Dagger, so that's not him. I think PBD's getting a wand or something. Up the universe, I'm not sure. He has 1,000 gold already. He's gonna buy his 4-staff up immediately. That's what happens when you get like 2 towers in the span of a second or two, so. However, Arteezy is getting caught out. Gusher Set is gonna go. They have Viper Strike. It's gonna fly. They'll bottle up a bit. Zai's coming in as well. It's gonna be the Hex. Arteezy's still getting very low. The boys attack. Throw strike coming from the point. There's the Fisher. Not enough. Another man jumping in as well. Seer change. PBD getting caught low. The right click. Here, good silence as well. Here comes Universe. There's Gordon, the last one about. He should fall. Shadow Dance. Meanwhile, the mech is gonna keep everyone alive. Just kidding. Not everyone is going to fall. The right click's coming in from Valix. They're actually taking this fight rather effectively. But Tough-Man, Ether Shock, Stampede away. He doesn't make it out. The last right click from the surfboards. They trade 2 for 2 somehow. A very solid fight coming up from 4ASC. One of the best fights they've had. But it's not nearly enough. They will get the better end of that gold exchange. Oh, they changed the fight recap. My council command doesn't work anymore. How unfortunate.
I'll take that.
Either way. And some of man coming in. PPD, Flame Guard, Searing Chains. I think he might be dead. He has Fisher. Blink Burst, Strict gotta come in, and PPD will fall to the top of man. So, the games are starting to get going here for 4ASC. Here has a Blink Dagger. Searing Chain's gonna go again. He does have Shadow Dance. There's the Pounce, the Hex up as well. Ether Strike, or rather, Shackles then followed by the Ether Shock. But Summer Man does run it away, and they cannot get the kill. Good stick charge coming out from the Summer Man will keep him alive. PBD has up to top, so. Okay, now if you're 4AC, what do you have to get going here? Now that you have a mech, that's your item on your Viper, and that keeps everyone somewhat alive and allows you to fight a bit early on. But Matama Man is still looking for his first big item. I mean, he's got Poor Man's Shield, and he doesn't even have Phase Boots or a Drum yet. He is very far behind in terms of just straight up farm. Zai actually has more from the Drax, surprisingly enough. He almost has a 4-staff and Arcanes. That's the big thing. I mean, Drax has the Blink Dagger, yes, but just Boots of Speed. Meanwhile, Zai's gonna have a smoke with the seat. He's looking around. They're looking for the ancient stack. Nobody's over here, though. They're looking in the bottom lane. Nobody's over there as well. Boogie and Matama Man are in the mid lane currently. They're just farming it up. PPD hasn't been that effective. He's trying to get towards level 6, and he's the only one on his team that doesn't have it. And Boogie's the same. He's level 5 now. They're trying to lose some experience here. Arteezy is going to come and take some farm. 2,000 gold to bank. Still don't know what he's going to buy. His treads, like that, they're done. Here we go. Firefly's up, though. Universe is looking for a kill. They might farm a Tumble Man. Boogie. We'll see. Trixie's still farming in the jungle, desperately trying to get towards that Blink Dagger. This guy's having one heck of a game. One rough game, and that is, but he should get there eventually.
Dire's middle
Assuming he
tower
can just
is
take
under
farm,
attack.
or if they can take one good fight
Radiant's
going his
top
way, that's
tower
his Blink
is under
Dagger.
attack.
But he's not quite there
Radiant
yet.
structures are
Super
fortified.
Wars is placed onto the tower, and they just back up. That's it. And Boogie might get spotted out here.
Dire's
Fear.
structures are fortified.
Dark Bats, Pounce, Fisher. Wow, that guy just melted. I don't know what the hell happened there, but he
Dire's
died
middle
quickly.
tower has
Zai will
fallen.
take the tower. His 4-staff is flying out to him, I believe. There it is. Fear now has the kill. He's got Treads and a Blink Dagger. He's feeling pretty good about himself. TZ's sitting on 3k gold. Almost has enough for an Aghanim Scepter. Nope, he's going for the BKB. That's what he wants. Standard build. This will allow them to end the game pretty early. Don't really get caught out. Bounce away. They miss him there. He blinks out. Nice play from Jirax just to get out of harm's way. His Arcanes are now done as well. And this gives room for Matama Man down bottom, who's pushing in. Phase now done. Drums
Radiant's bottom
desperately
tower
trying to be
is under
completed
attack.
here. 4-staff done for Universe as well. 4 of the top 5 in farming are from Evil Geniuses. TP coming in. Fear does have his Blink Dagger. Nope. Rimming it away. So Evil Genius is one of the better starts that we've seen coming out from the team here in Dota Pit League Season 2. 5,000 net worth advantage. Experience-wise, 2,000 advantage. Plasma Field coming in. Valor's in the top lane. Does pick up his point boosters, trying to get to that Aghanim set. Dragon to the backside. Blink Dagger. Throw strike in. Arteezy Viper stricken as well. There's the BKB, however. Lasso. Valor's a couple. Eye of the Storm going. Big Echo Slam. Mech's going to keep him alive. There's going to be a hop back from the flame break. Trixie getting melted down as well from Eye of the Storm. But Tumble comes in. There's the epicenter. Arteezy. His BKB is done. His stick charge keeps him alive for a second, but Matumba Man gets the double kill. Fear is not there to fight. He TP'd down to the bottom lane. Big initiation. 4AC get the better end of it, and somehow they come out on top there. 1,400 gold going their way. Big experience change, however, they only get 1,000 in that in terms of advantage. Big fight, but a big epicenter comes out from Jirax and helps clean up the engagement, which actually gets Matumba Man right back up there. That should be his drum pretty much finished up now. And Jirax makes a big play. Again, Sand King epicenters. This is what they have to worry about. Every game, it feels like. They will TP top, however. Arteezy's getting back in. His BKB is ready to go in 13 seconds. And they don't really care. I mean, they know epicenter's down. They can fight yet again. This is going to be the issue, is that if you don't have epicenter, you really can't take a fight. They also don't have Blink Dagger yet on Trixie, even after that fight. He died early on in the engagement. He didn't get really any of the gold there. So they're going to try to secure him farming that bottom lane. And Val's to help him out. TP top, Jirax is TPing into the tier 2 tower. Everyone else is going in. Fear might actually just find him and kill him. Fear, Arteezy, they're going to push this. Jirax might come in and Burrow Strike. I don't know. Blink, ooh, just misses on the pouch there. Jirax coming in with a great reaction time. Dark Pact went and Burrow Strike out didn't come. And they will take the tier 1 tower finally in this top lane. So the last tier 1 of the game for 4AC is going to fall. But they're going to try to put some pressure on the bottom tier 1 for themselves.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Arteezy takes the tower. Fear TP's back bottom. Blink, pounce. Stomp coming in. Trixie just got his Blink Dagger. There's the last one coming in as well. Shadow Dance as well. They pull him back in the Firefly. There's the Centaur Stampede coming in. Viper Strike not going. Mech comes out as well. They will make it away. Meanwhile, mid lane, but Tumble Man gets caught out, but he does remnant it away. Zai threw down his Serpent Wards, realizing that that's kind of a tricky target. But he had enough minutes to run it away. Meanwhile, Static Link coming out. No, they do right click. They will get the kill on Fear. The Stomp coming in onto PVD as well as the Double Edge in a Universe. Forces away the Remnant coming in. Universe in trouble. Is going to get blown up by Tumble Man. 2-for-1 exchange. They're still chasing after PPD right now. No Blink Dagger. He does have his Echo Slam. Fisher comes in to help him out, but that's only going to save him for a moment, it looks like. Here comes Zai, though. I don't think he should be here. 4 staff away coming up, but Jirax, he will epicenter as well. He didn't even need it. Great Burrow Strike on a 2, and Matumba Man gets the triple kill. The concussive shot onto Arteezy. He is the only one alive for Evil Geniuses. They stream him one by one, losing a lot of their heroes. And again, look at the gold going the way for AC. Evil Geniuses kind of giving this game away, it feels like. Going down in net worth right now. Experience is even, and maybe in heading into the way of 4AC. Matumba Man's going to try to TP out. Fear with no basher. No real way of locking him down. And he'll just get out for scot-free, essentially, so. So at 20 minutes in, now that you have a Blink Dagger up on Trixie, this is probably the best that your Centaur is going to be. Matumba Man has his drum now, plus 2.5k gold. Usually we'll try to see a 20-minute Battle Fury coming out from Ember Spirit, but that's in a really good spot, and I mean, it's somehow it gets up to the second most net worth in the game, just through straight up engagements. I mean, his CS is abysmal for this game. 71 last hits compared to that of 135 for Arteezy. And yet somehow Matumba Man has found a way back into this game. However, Arteezy with an Aghanim sector is extraordinarily scary to think about this early on in the game. Already with the BKB, and he's getting close to his item. Zai's gonna get caught up on Matumba Man. He doesn't put his own guard off. There's the Centaur Stampede, and Zai will fall. Matumba Man getting yet another kill. And now the tier 1 tower should fall here. 4AC starting to move around the map very effectively. They're starting to make some really big plays. 3K gold from Matema Man.
Radiant's
Battle
top
Fury getting that
tower
much
is under
closer to being
attack.
depleted. And Arteezy continuing to farm up in the mid lane. Fear continuing to farm up in the bottom lane. Looks like he'll be going for a Scotty potentially.
Radiant's top tower has
Not
fallen.
sure. Either way, he's going to back away. Blink Scotty seems to be the build that everyone's been going for on Slarks recently. Arteezy pops the invis room and goes back away. Top lane, Universe getting caught out. Mystic Flare going through. Ancient Seal cut the shot. Arcane Bolt dies, trying to make him survive here. Just barely. Corrosive Skin will bring him down. The Serpent Ward's coming through. The Remnant just in time. The Plasma Field does not connect. And Arteezy trying to chase him down. Meanwhile, Matema Man getting caught out. PPD Fisher not there. Matema Man with the juke coming through. Remnant's away past the trees. So they cannot find him to get the kill. There's no Radiant Observer Ward for him to walk by. He makes it out again. And they get even more gold going the way of 4 ASC.
Radiant's
Evil
middle
geniuses.
tower is under attack.
I don't know what
Radiant
the hell's happening.
structures are fortified.
But Matema Man has been playing like a god. This guy is all over the damn map. Meanwhile, they will catch the
Radiant's
tower.
middle tower
PPD
is
getting caught out with a stomp. Double edge as well. So Jax gets the kill with the Sandstorm. Onich now called by the announcer. Yule Scepter almost done for the Sand King. This is 6.82C, but the comeback factor is still very much alive. Despite having a really good early game, Evil Geniuses, they're in some trouble here. You cannot underestimate the power of friendship. Immediate BKB picked up from Matema Man right now. Not even going for a Battle Fury. Decides against it. He doesn't want to be paper thin. He wants to be able to survive in these team fights. And he's getting very close to falling every single time. Remnant going in. Arteezy getting caught out with the Searing Chain. Sleight of Fist is going to go as well. Did a decent amount of damage to him. And Fear just sits bottom. He's just looking to continue to farm. Remnant here on the Illusion Rune. Superman can take that if he wants to. Decides against it. Jump in. Drax. Meanwhile, Fear getting caught out. Does pop the Shadow Dance. They can't get the kill. Mystic Flare. That might be the nerf that you see coming into effect. However, it is only level 1. It'll spread out over 2.4 seconds now instead of 2.2. So that's the difference maker. And the one thing about picking a Slark, though, that is really solid is that it's very easy to tell where the enemy team is warded because of your Shadow Dance passive. So, Evil Geniuses love to play with map control, and this is the easiest way to do so. Unfortunately, they haven't spotted out this Observer Ward coming out in the jungle here. They threw down a couple of sentries that were close by, but not nearly there, so they do keep the Observer Ward there. Meanwhile, Drax, Yule Scepter is going to go. That means no Blink available for Fear, no Pounce either. The Viper does pick up a BKB. He actually had a point booster. He didn't build into an Agate Scepter. He wanted to get a BKB as early and as important as possible. Despite all the magic damage from EG, they have a significant amount of right click as well. You think about Serpent Ward, you think about Fear, his right click. You think about Arteezy, all of his damage is physical for the most part. Blink Lasso, Force Staff, Boogie is going to get caught. Yulsip is coming out as well. Beautiful from Universe. Meanwhile, Boogie getting brought back with the Flame Break. Arteezy getting caught though, maybe? No. Blink Thrower was not there. Matema Man chasing after PPD. There's the Echo Slam being chanced out of him as well. And Fear looking for the jump. Does not catch the pounce. The Remnant goes, but there's the Hex Up as well. They have Jackals. They absolutely do. Blink forward, and Matema Man might fall here. He gets off one Sleight of Fist, but does fall in the end. Here comes the Plasma Field. Arteezy coming in as well. Trixie and Stampede getting chased down. Blink forward, Universe chasing after him. Flame Break back, and they finally pick up 2 very important kills for Evil Geniuses. That kill on Matema Man must have gotten them some ridiculous amount of gold for Fear. And that gets them done nicely. Yule Scepter up. The Universe has no lasso. Burst Trick away. Flame Break does hit. 4 step further. The right foot coming through. Another great Yule Scepter. There's the Ancient Seal. Universe Firefly into the high ground, and he will grab the kill with said Firefly. Viper Strike. No blink, no 4 step available. Universe will fall. Valak's getting the kill. And they get the tier 1 tower down in this bottom lane.
Tower is under attack.
And Fear should have a Scotty now coming out, though. That's the thing. There it is. Scotty now completed for Fear. So that kill on Matema Man gets him ahead of Matema Man and picks up the Scotty as well. Meanwhile, Valak's getting caught up potentially. Here comes Arteezy, Eye of the Storm on. Static Creep is going to go as well. BKB as well. They just try to force the BKB and they will make him use it. bounce just a bit off for Fear. He's got to be careful. Sleight of Fist, Flame Guard coming in as well. There is the BKB. There's the Shadow Dance coming out as well. As in Shift, proccing a lot. There's the Pounce, but Tupper Man not remedying their way right now. Sleight of Fist is going to go. Blink Stomp. Fear double edge. They did not expect Trixie. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition coming. Trixie coming through. I have to say the Finnish Inquisition. And they grab a kill nicely on Fear. And Arteezy does have his Aghanim Scepter now, so... Just as they get the kill on Matumba Man, they give it right back. And he has now 2.2 gold in the bank. Either Battle Fury, maybe Scotty coming out from Matumba Man. Direct Blink Dagger, Yule Scepter's up as well. He's ready to go, man. He's ready to fight. It's the Sand King. Universe is ready to fight as well. Lasso coming through Static Blink. Jirax getting caught out. Plasma Field. Valak's getting caught. Arteezy's got an Ace Drew, and he's statically 84 damage. I don't know if that's enough to get the kill. He's rather tanky. They won't be able to pick him off, but they do pick off the Sand King nicely. Game's pretty close. Arteezy has some top lane, that's Plasma Field this wave out, and they're trying to get everything across the river here. He just spams the Eye of the Storm. 66-second cooldown still, but he doesn't seem to care, so... They think that they realize, like, hey, that's on cooldown now, but it's a pretty short cooldown, so I don't think Arteezy really gives a damn. 2k gold in the bank for him, with Matumba Man sitting on 2.6k. Fear and Zai looking to finally pick off this hero. I gotta say, 4ASC has had some great reaction times here. And Matumba Man is just gonna head to the jungle, and he has his TP, so they're not gonna catch him out of position. Not yet. Oh, he Remnant away. They've scouted him out, but they see that the Remnant has killed all the trees, so therefore Matumba Man has made his way out of there. Zai does pick up a Blink Dagger, so. Blink Force now done at 27 minutes. Pretty solid stuff coming up from Zai here, and Arteezy has a Plate Mail. Sheep's Guard's probably going to be his next choice. And 4ASC smoke up. Big fight maybe coming out. You gotta look out. A lot of heroes need to go. Evil Geniuses aren't going to stick together. Everyone is off the map, and there's a lot of dire vision. All the Radiant Vision is very defensive coming out from Evil Geniuses. 4AC still are heading bottom into the enemy jungle. Evil Geniuses are having none of it. They're heading away from their own jungle. And at some point, either somebody seems going to force a fight. 4AC are trying to force a fight here down at the bottom lane. They have yet to use BKBs all together. Matumba Man has yet to use his. Valak has yet to use his together with the rest of his squad. They're going to TP up to the mid lane and to the top lane as well. Zai sitting right on top of a Sentry Ward. He's going to find Jirax. Sandstorm's going to go. Zai is spotted out. Luckily, he was just in range of that Sentry Ward. He was right here when they spotted him.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, it's here too, getting pressured. Arteezy has to TP back in. Try to defend this. They can jump on them. Trixie's here, he's got his Blink Dagger. He's got Stampede, he's ready to go. Universe is on the back end, but he's got Firefly. Sleight of Fist chains force away. They missed the stomp. There's the Yule Scepter as well. Stampede's gonna get them out. Top lane, they will catch a Jirax. There's gonna be a stomp coming in. Fear pounces up. They grab the kill. They squash the bug finally. And here comes Trixie. Universe Searing Chain, Sleight of Fist. Meanwhile, he's going to Flame Break and try to get away. Lasso's up. That's only going to give him that much closer to the Flame Guard. Surge Force coming out. Sleight of Fist will grab the kill. BKB pops. The side's going to fall as well. Static Blink. Searing Chain's going yet again. Arteezy does not BKB, and Matumba Man will make it out alive. Fisher's not going to stop him from TPing away. Rough engagement coming out from Evil Geniuses. Again, Matumba Man has been doing work this entire game. 10, 3, and 5. He's by far and away the kill leader in this game. And the only one really putting in work for 4AC, but they've created a lot of space for him, though. That's the thing. Here will be going for a basher, by the way. He has the built of strength. And Boogie picks up Treads, interestingly enough. Alex has BKB and an Aghanim Scepter. Trixie has the Hood. We already talked about Matumba Man actually with buying. It is Battle Fury, so there it is. Battle Fury coming out from Matumba Man on the Ember Spirit. And it's actually done now. Completed Battle Fury flying out to Matumba Man. His first of the game. We'll see if he gets another one in a bit. Probably into a Chrysalis, maybe into a Scotty thereafter. After his Daedalus, anyway. And he starts heading like a truck now. And all of a sudden, 4AC, it looks like they might have the lead here. Vanguard's done. They'll be picking up a Crimson Guard. That's a huge choice. They will have match community as well as physical reduction coming out on their side pretty soon. And Evil Geniuses, they're on the clock here. The longer they wait, the more Matama Man gets farmed, the more he's going to be very difficult to deal with and take down. This guy's already doing some damage here, and he's so slippery and difficult to deal with. Evil Genius is traveling as a team. Dirac Sandstorms up, realizes, hey, listen. Well, never mind, I'm dead. Because the shot's going to go, X is up, it's going to go as well, and they will grab that kill. Arteezy gets it. Remnant coming out, 4-step forward. Searing Chains, Viper Strike going as well. Shift towards Ponce is going to come in as well. The Stampede not going to help out. He's going to BKB. They will get the kill. The Universe looking for more. They cannot find anybody else in the back end of this. But Matama Man, Searing Chains onto Fear. Fear pounces up to the high ground. That clipped a little bit. Matama Man getting chased back. Universe Sleight of Fist. Searing Chain's not going to go. He's silenced up. Matama Man trying to fight. Universe is left alone. Fear is going to get the kill on Boogie, but I don't know if that's the best exchange. Fear is looking for Matama Man. He hits him once. I have the Scotty's going to work. He's going to pick up his Badger, so. And it feels like every single fight, Evil Geniuses, they might get an even trade, but they're not getting an even trade in terms of straight up exchanges. You lost Universe there. They don't care about the fact they lost Drax and Boogie. As long as Matama Man's getting involved. I mean, he's already back up to 1,500 in gold. And he, again, doesn't have that much CS. 140. He's way behind that of Arteezy and even Fear. But he's still second in net worth because they're giving him all of these kills. He is 11, 3, and 6. And Matama Man is like, hey, listen, if you're going to give me all these, I'm just going to keep taking him and get farm with him. So, still yet to be taken is Roshan at 32 minutes into the game. No one can really get there and try to take him down. It's a lot of fighting, a lot of man fighting coming out here from both squads, so. And I don't know at what point you feel comfortable trying to push in for Evil Geniuses. You've got to try to find a way to pick off Matama Man, but there's just no way to do it unless you have an Abyssal Blade. And that's what Fear's trying to build towards. With an Abyssal Blade, he can easily kill Matama Man. BKB or not, Flame Guard or not, it doesn't matter. He'll be able to take enough essence. He'll be able to take enough essence shift stacks to be able to get the kill, I think, for sure. But without an Abyssal Blade, there's no real way to lock him down other than lasso. And every time they've lassoed him, it's been a mistake. Universe has ended up dying. But they are heading top. See if they can take this tier 2 tower. Trixie's here on the backside, right near the flag. Blink forward, Serpent Ward's coming out from Zai. Level 2 Serpent Wards, by the way. Glov's gonna get popped, and what's the choice here for 4AC? Do they fight this? TP coming in, Blink Stomp, nice blink away. Universe is gonna get blinked on. Burn as well. He's in some trouble. He's gonna get Mystic Flared. He'll fall, but they do take the tower at least. Zai gets done. Now you've got to back away. Universe tried to jump in, but he got Eulcepted immediately. Fear getting chased down. He bounces away. Searing Chains does not connect. And Fear will get out just fine. So, again, they lose Universe, but they get the tower. And gold does not really... I don't think it counts the gold for towers in the fight recap, unfortunately. Soul Ring picked up for PPD. That's how bad of a game he's had. He's died 6 times. He's yet to get a kill. He can't even get a Blink Dagger. He can't even get Arcane Boots, nonetheless. And he's just been getting caught out. Second Battle Fury is going to be the choice for the Ember Spirit. In fact, he's very close to it. He needs a broadsword. He's going to have it. They're going to head into Roshan. There's no Radiant Civil War coming out. So this will be taken by 4AC. Universe is in here. And should be a free Aegis coming up from 4AC. Great play coming through. And they will have the Aegis on Matama Man. And with the second Battle Fury coming out, he can just dish out all the damage he wants to. This gets very scared for Evil Geniuses. I think all of their tokens are going to fall. Meanwhile, they're going to run it away. They can't actually take Roshan. Push is going to come in. That'll be on Trixie. But PPD getting brought low. He's not going to fall to the poison attack. Still about to, though. The Ox getting chased down by Arteezy, but He steals 112 damage, and now they can try to go for Roshan themselves. Meanwhile, Universe, last one at Jirax, pulls him back. Jirax Blink Break misses. Stampede's going to go through. There's the Yule Scepter as well. Blink, Yule picked up by Universe as well. Xylo backs up, Crow Strike in, Fisher misses. Zai, Ether Shock, Shackle first. Now the Shiva's Guard going. They finally pick up Jirax there. What a chase. All over the damn place. And so, Evil Geniuses decide to take down Roshan. And they should do it pretty nicely, and it's gonna fall almost instantly. That'll be an Aegis for Fear. So Mattelman was that much closer to picking up his Aegis in his second battle here, but unfortunately they get caught out, they lose Jirax, and they cannot take the Roshan engagement. They have to let it go. And Universe usually has his BKB at this point, but he's very far behind now. He does have his Yule Scepter, so he went for that first, which I think was an important decision, but because he's had kind of a rough game, he won't get his BKB until a bit later. He almost has the Mithril Hammer, and he can actually buy it now if he wants to, but again, it's just going to be a little bit of time before he has it. Arteezy has 5k gold. At some point, he'll maybe have to buy a refresher. I don't know what other items you get cured for Arteezy. I don't think you get an Assault Cuirass. I'm pretty sure you get the refresher next. There's that second battle period done from Matumba Man, so. Again, what we've got a second, guys, this is Dota Pit League Season number 2. 4ASC versus Evil Geniuses. A matchup that many thought Evil Geniuses might roll over, but 4ASC is playing quite well. 2 Battle Furies, a BKB, Drum. Matumba Man has been putting in some goddamn work. That's all you can really say about this matchup. Not that 4ASC have been doing pretty lackluster in all the other departments, but Evil Genius is having a rough time locking down Matumba Man. If you would like to support Dota Pit League Season 2, you can check out the ticket. $9.99 in the Dota store. You'll get the Blackpool Sorcerer set. You got the Lich. Beautiful set. I use it myself. It's quite good. Agony Scepter now coming up for Arteezy. He's had that for some time. Some TP scroll. TP's back to the mid-tier 2 tower. Continues to farm. Here we go, guys. Farm City. 1,300 gold for Jirax. And Evil Geniuses are just using this Aegis, it seems like, to just kind of farm their next items. And I think they won't fight until Fear has that Abyssal Blade. He's very close. I mean, 3.4k gold in the bank. I don't believe it requires recipe. This needs the relic, so very close. 3.6, 200 gold away with his Aegis. They'll probably start fighting soon, and that way they can lock Matumba Man down. Even with the BKB and even with double Battle Fury, he's not that tanky. I think Arteezy steals the damage. If they get a clean team fight, they can easily take him down fast enough. Here comes Fear. He's going to buy his Abyssal Blade. They're going to try to engage on the back end of it. They're looking to fight, but Matumba Man backs away, though, realizing that maybe they're trying to push into this mid lane. They're just going to jump onto Drax, and he does get stunned up. He actually used the Abyssal Blade. Drax getting chased out, but he does get away. Dark Pact goes, the Blink Dagger being pretty useful there. And Arteezy actually picks up the refresher orb, so yeah, there it is. I mean, not really surprised. Fear jumps in, Gibby's going to go lasso as well on Trixie. There's the Shiva's Guard, Surfboard's placed down. Matumba Man trying to get it, but he takes it up. Trixie, Mystic Flares go. Now they will lose side. There's the BKB. Matumba Man trying to dish up the damage. There's the epicenter. Jirax taking a lot of damage. They have to back away. Aegis goes. Fear pops up yet again. He's got Abyssal back up to 23 seconds. They will take the tier 2 tower. The glyph has been popped. The refresh orb is going. They cannot fight into that. And they shouldn't be able to go for a tier 3 tower. But that is all of the outer towers going the way of Evil Geniuses. And a pretty good fight as well. No Aegis though. And you've now got to back away. I think they need to farm buyback on some of these heroes. There's no buyback on Arteezy, I don't believe. There's no buyback on Fear either. So at some point you have to make a decision. Well, we don't have our Aegis now. When do we fight? I think it's when they have their buyback here. And Fear's going to look to push out top lane. I mean, they killed him pretty quickly, which is surprising considering, I mean, he has an Abyssal Blade. He's pretty tanky with the Scotty as well. It's tough to bring him down, but they did it no problem. He does have some damage here. TP down bottom. Matama Man got Searing Chained up by, or excuse me, Arteezy got Searing Chained up by Matama Man. He did pop his BKB in that last engagement, so it's still down. 1,600 gold in the bank. His next item, I don't know what it'll be, but he pops the Flame Guard, Searing Chains as well. He's thinking about running at Arteezy. He's getting caught out. Mystic Flare goes as well. Arteezy pops the BKB, stays alive somehow. Searing Chains going statically coming through as well. There's the Shiva's Guard, not going to keep him alive. Side, BKB, Universe jumping in. Great BKB from the Tumble Man. There's the Echo Slam onto Drax. Enchant Totem, Drax is going to fall, but here comes Valage. You're jumping in as well. He's got the Abyssal Blade, but there's the mech keeping him up and alive. Mech's going to go. The Tumble Man, Abyssal Blade might fly here from Fear to take him down. He's ready to go. Blink, Stomp, Fear getting caught out. Double Edge as well. There's the Crimson Guard. They cannot get the kill. Flame Break does not connect to my Tumble Man. 3-for-1 exchange. And 4 ASC get it done again. No Searing Chain connecting on PBD. He does TP out. That could have been another casualty.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Great
attack.
fight for 4 ASC. They all rotate down bottom. And one by one, they get all these pickoffs as Arteezy goes down. He did not have his Refresher Orb for Aghanim Scepter Eye of the Storm. In fact, he was too low to really do anything.
Dire's top tower is under
And he's
attack.
going to lose his life. And now that means 4 AC, it's open for them to get to this tier 2 tower. We'll see what they can get done with it.
Radiant's
I imagine
bottom
they take this tower,
is
no
under
problem.
attack.
Fear's still down for 46 seconds. And again, no buyback. Luckily, they have the tier 2 towers, so it's okay if they die there. But without tier 2 towers, they really can't afford to die without buyback anymore, I think. It's just too expensive also to change.
Radiant's
In
bottom
6.82C,
tower has
the
fallen.
buyback was increased from 6 seconds to, 6 minutes to 7 minutes in terms of cooldown. So I think it's way too expensive for them to try to take that. And that's an Assault Dross now done. And I make a big deal about how this item is kind of a game changer. And I think it really is. I mean, you're going to take a lot of extra damage coming out from this item. And the armor reduction, although at this point I'm a bit concerned that it's not going to do nearly enough against like somebody like Arteezy who has about almost 30 armor. But for everybody else, I think it's pretty important. And Batrider's going to die that much more quickly. I mean, PPD will only have 5 armor. He already died rather quickly. And Fear actually I don't think has that much. He's only got 16, so... And then again, with XC shift, I mean, that changes, so... I mean, that's true. I mean, when Trix is playing well, they win a lot of their games. I mean, that's both Fnatic and Finstack as well. I mean, that's a Montno, but it makes sense. Arteezy smoked up. They're looking for heroes in the enemy jungle. Fear is not quite there. He's pushing out the top lane currently, but I think a fight is going to break out. They're looking for somebody. Universe is looking for a Blink Blast target. They're going to find someone. Sinwars are going to go into a Blink Stomp. But Tumble Man about to fall. Echo Slam from PPD brings him down. They finally get the hero. He'll buy back now. He's going to TP in. No, Trixie trying to TP away. Abyssal Blade. Fear jumps in at the last second. They get the kill. Beautifully done. They force out the buyback from a Tumble Man a bit prematurely. That's exactly what they were looking for. So despite Evil Geniuses almost losing, oh, look at how much gold they lost there just from that buyback. And they're going to find Jirax as well. Beautiful engagement from Evil Geniuses. They're picking the Tumble Man, and the Tumble Man was doing so well up until that engagement. The game's not over for him now. He can still bring this back, but that's a bit rough. Roshan respawns in 2.5 minutes time. Aghanim Scepter now done for the Shadow Shaman here. So Ag's level 3 ultimate means that when this is off cooldown, they're going to go for the towers here and they're going to try to take them down. There's nothing really stopping them from doing that. I mean, even if they get right click down, 1 or 2 hits of that are going to bring that tower pretty low. So Fear has 2,000 gold in the bank. We'll see what item he wants to go for. Again, probably just saving for buyback at this point. Arteezy, same thing for him. They're the only 2 on Evil Genius' side that have buyback coming out for them. Boogie doesn't have a force staff, but surprisingly, he's only died twice. That's actually very interesting to me. I think this is a mark of a good Skywrath Mage. He's not had a very loud game, but he certainly hasn't been dying all that often, which I think is very good. And only 2 deaths for Valix as well. A lot of the deaths coming up for 4 AC are Trixie, who has 7 deaths, Jirax, who has 8 deaths. And really, Mattel Man has 4, so that's it. It's just between Trixie and Jirax. where a lot of the deaths are coming from. They're still looking for Roshan. Almost max duration Roche respawn, so we'll have to wait a bit of time here. But they're going to try to posture around Roche. It's going to be the choice coming up from Sand King. Or rather, PvD. God, I had the mouse on Sand King on Jirax. I'm losing it. He's got the ghost up there, so he'll try to stay alive in these fights. Which has been something he's been struggling to do. PvD might literally just sit here until Roche respawns. Maybe they're just waiting for the 46-minute rune. That seems more likely. Universe down is BKB and a Gem of True Sight. He's died 6 times. However, that's not that big of an issue. You expect your back to go down occasionally. Plasma Field coming in. Arteezy's like, what's going on, buddy? And then the Remnant all the way across the map from Matema Man, getting kind of scared by this little Razor. Stampede, Fear, Mystic Flare, 4 step further away. He's in some trouble. Serpent Wards pounce out as well. Crimson Guard. And these Serpent Wards still do a lot of work. By the way, that Crimson Guard animation is actually really cool. See it on Boogie. Blink Blaster coming out. That'll be on the summon. Can they catch in that position? There's the Abyssal Blade. The Hex up as well. It's a lot of damage. Epics that are coming through. They're blowing up. Evil Genius is too dead. And Arteezy's too late to the party. Now, I have the storm going. The refresher is popped up. Arteezy pops the BKB. Valak's taking a lot of damage here. Is it enough? Next to go, not keeping him alive. Matema Man, Boogie getting caught out as well. Arteezy double kill as well. Fear still alive. They're looking for more. Eagle Scepter coming up for Trixie. He cannot blink away anymore. No Stampede. Tom's is going to come in. Dark Pact from Fear nicely timed. Trixie is going to fall as well. The only hero that doesn't die is Matema Man. Arteezy, with the beautiful refresher orb, Eye of the Storm, gets it done. They pick up 4 kills. A big fight that goes their way. They get 2,000 gold. Look at all the items and abilities expended in that last engagement at 47 minutes in. And what looked to be a great fight, good epicenter coming out from Jirax, is not nearly enough damage to take the team fight, as Arteezy was not there. Fear was able to get out just fine. No buybacks were used across the map whatsoever. Beautifully done. Eagle Song now picked up for Fear. So he'll probably pick up a butterfly, and at this point, Evil Geniuses are rolling. Although 5,000 network speed isn't necessarily the best, it's still decent at this point in time. They're going to try to take Roshan down, and now Matema Man without buyback for another couple of minutes here. In fact, 2.5. He did pick up an item. I think that's a full Daedalus, and I don't know if damage is really the issue, though. I think it's an issue of him getting caught out. However, with the butterfly now, this is a big problem. There's going to be 2 butterflies, and Sleight of Fist isn't always going to be able to help you out enough. Roshan getting hexed up. The golden hex Roche. Jackal as well. So Fear should take another Aegis, I think. His butterfly is about to be completed. He needs the Talisman of Evasion. He's not quite there yet, though. So I imagine he'll farm that up quickly, and then they'll go for the ending of the game. Which, there is only one buyback, and it is Universe, so whenever they want to push in, they certainly can. Arteezy has his butterfly. He probably needs to wait for his refresher of the cooldown, and then they go. Plasma Shield jumping in, and Sleight of Fist coming out. Arteezy. Eagle Scepter Gem, Force BKB. Universe has had a heck of a game, despite having some other game woes, I think. 4AC also had a heck of a game. This fight pickup is doing a lot of work, but he just got focused down so hard in that last engagement. But I love the Talisman of Evasion pickup. This is going to be kind of difficult for them to bring down now. Not that he wasn't before. There's the butterfly from Fear. I think it's time for them to go. Even without buyback, I think they're ready to fight. Zai has Aghanim Scepter ultimate ready to go, so they could just drop the wards down on mid if they want to. And try to pick up that tier 3 tower. And siege it slowly by Fear up at the front lines with that Aegis. Plasma field goes. The split push Reno is beginning. Maybe not. Luther shot comes out. Siege creep is there. It is going to take a fall, though. And Zai is getting ready to plop those wards down. He's sitting right next to a ward himself, though. The nicely placed ward. But Man, this is going to be it. How can he respond here? Fury comes up to the high ground, decides against it. Slaughter just actually just blows up the creep wave. This is the big issue. Sluddy's going to kill every creep wave, no matter what happens. So pushing into the high ground is kind of difficult for the side of Evil Geniuses. They actually have some chip damage here on this tower, but as long as Matema Man is here, he's going to keep spamming his W button, and he'll be good to go. There's that going one. Bounce forward. BKB pop by Universe. Simple was get the place down. And they're going to try to take this. Clip goes. And Fear getting stomped on. Double Edge as well. He still has his Aegis Mind. He does have Shadow Dance as well. Bounce actually misses. He's in the trees. How unfortunate. Fear getting caught out. But they're still going to take the Tier 3 tower. Now Trixie. Eye of the Storm. Refresh Orb has been popped. They will take down the range racks. Melee racks not in range of the Serpent Wards. Arteezy moves forward. There's the epicenter. Drax and Trixie taking a heck of amount of damage here. Slenderfish comes in, they blow up Fear. Last one back on Matema Man now. Fear pops up the Abyssal Limb Valk, does no damage with the Talisman of Evasion. Matema Man cleans up 2 heroes. And they have to back away. Fear gets stomped on, double edge as well. Ancient Seal, he cannot pounce out. No Shadow Dance as well. He's gonna fall. 4 heroes, 5 heroes dead. Matema Man gets the ultra kill. Beautifully done from 4ASC, and they keep their racks alive. The melee racks is regenning up. The range racks did fall. EG are having to work very hard for this game. And in fact, with really no buybacks, well, maybe they do have some now, yeah. Universe, Zai, as well as Arteezy have them, but this is very difficult suddenly. But Matema Man just runs straight down mid. He wants this tier 2 tower. He's going to find it quickly. 4.6k gold. He buys out an MKB, realizing they have butterflies.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And he'll take the tier 2 tower. Pops the remnant swords
Radiant's middle
where the
tower
tier 2
has
tower
fallen.
once stood, and he'll walk up to the tier 3 tower and try to take this Rax. Buyback now coming up from Arteezy.
Radiant structures are
Respawn from
fortified.
Zai. He will respawn in 5 seconds. Respawn for 24. Sheep's Guard and Plasma Field goes, but Matema Man doesn't seem to mind. Viper Strike went. Searing Chains, Arteezy getting caught out. Hex coming out. Balance is here as well. Ghost Scepter's going to go. Shackle's coming in. Silence is up. Visser coming out from PvP. Misses on every single hero. Searing Chains coming in. Zai about to fall and will. He might not have buyback anymore. And they're going to try to go for this tier 2 tower. They're doing it, man.
Radiant's middle
Or
tower
AC, they
is
might
under
take the
attack.
game off of Evil Geniuses here. They're going to take the tier 3 tower. They might even just back up. They will have buyback from Matema Man. Once Universe is going to go. Lasso not connecting. He does have Matema Man now. Trixie getting caught out. Eye of the Storm damage getting kind of ridiculous. There's the Echo, but Matema Man getting low. He's got the BKB. Yule Scepter up in the air. Trixie's TP'd out. Slenderfish is going to go. He's going to try to remnant it away and will make it out, it looks like. TP coming in from here, but it's nowhere near the engagement. Now Matema Man is going to try to TP out. Lane break. Boogie getting caught out. Finally, they might get 1 kill out of this. And Fear is looking for more. Valix is going to get Abyssal Blade, it looks like. Viper Strike's going to go. There's the Abyssal. Valix should fall here. Universe taking a hefty amount of damage, but he's fine. Arteezy gets the double kill. And they do take the tier 3 tower, but that is it. Buyback status. Matema Man still has it. Valix still has it. Boogie has it in 50 gold, so they all have buyback ready to go. And now MKB is completed up from Matema Man as well. 2k health. The amount of damage he has is ridiculous. Plus 347, not including his Daedalus procs. His cleave damage is absolutely ridiculous as well.
Regeneration.
Serpent Wards are
Dire's
up for
top
Zai.
barracks are under attack.
They're going to go for the top of melee racks. Storm goes. They will take it down. There's no flip.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So racks were free as they were trying to defend mid. Smart play from Fear and Arteezy. Storm's going to go, and he's going to pop the second Storm, or refresh him in the second Storm. Slenderfish is going to fly. BKB, Arteezy takes down the tier 3 tower. BKB, Lasso coming out with Matema Man. Can they grab this kill to Abyssal Blade? He has buyback, I believe. Maybe not. Getting caught out. He doesn't have buyback. Looks like Trixie getting caught low. Arteezy's going to fall to Mystic Flare. Fear getting brought down. He's got his agency on, getting right clicked. Now Heal Scepter Trixie looking to jump on him. 4 step away. Beautifully done. Arteezy down for 103 seconds. He's got no buyback. Fisher comes out from PPD. Meanwhile, they take the melee racks. Range rack's still alive. But successfully, they finally take down Matuma Man. And if they can catch him out with a Blink Lasso, which they did, they can easily get the kill. Very close, though. Evil Genius is Zai looking to pressure top lane. He's got his Aghanim Scepter Super Wards up in 70 seconds. Now they're going to push down mid without Matuma Man. This is a bit difficult. Even without Arteezy, this game is still pretty... I mean, Fear is looking for this bottom lane. He actually wants to just take the Mega Creeps. And 4AC have realized that, hey, maybe we've got to do something drastic here. This is our time. Although Zed does TP home and Courier, Universe, he actually got it. Not that there was anything on it, but it doesn't, I mean, yeah. Fear's going to head to the mid lane. It looks like he'll try to take down the range racks quickly. There is no glyph here for Evil Geniuses, though. And Valix is doing a lot of damage to this tower. I mean, again, he has that Assault Dross. Without Arteezy, that I don't really want to fight.
Dire's middle tower is under Radiant's middle barracks.
Meanwhile, the tier 4s are getting brought low. And yeah, Fear's just going to go to work on a tier 4. One tier 4 is going to go down. They do have glyph finally. And now you've got it back away from 4AC. You have to TP out, but there's no TP for Valix. Boogie has one. Trixie has one. Jirax does not. They might just lose the game here, and Fisher's going to stop them from continuing onward. Lasso's going to come out. Evil Geniuses are going to win this on the back end of Fear. Having a secret agent mission. TP coming in from Trixie. Fear cannot right click. There's the Dark Pact. I don't think he can bring him down. The Abyssal Blade's going. I think Fear has to back away. Now he pounces in. Trixie getting low. There's the Crimson Guard. Dark Pact as well. Fear now the Stampede away. Buyback from Skyworth. He dies and now he gets back into the game. They take down the tier 4 tower and Fear gets away with the Shadow Dance pounce. Blink Dagger combo. There's the Dark Pact going. Jirax has no blink, but he does have a Heal Scepter. Fear might fall here. Burrow Strike misses. He mistimed it. Fear pounces into the trees and blinks away. Fear is going to make it out alive, unbelievably. And here comes PPD. There's the Fisher. Epicenter getting charged. Here he comes. Fear's taking even the damage with Matuma Man jumping in as well. Echo Sled coming out. Enchant Totem. Fear looking for Jirax. Cannot find him. So low. Plasma Field. Trixie. Shiva's Guard. Arteezy pops up. The Eye of the Storm. Still no refresher. Double kill immediately. Meanwhile, they're trying to create space in that bottom lane with Matuma Man. He might get last pick, but Arteezy's taking a heck of amount of damage. He's going to get right clicked down. He'll fall. He has no buyback for 153, but they take down the tier 3 bottom. They're going to take down the melee Rex. They might get Mega Creeps here. TP's Valix has not got one. Matuma Man as well. They're trying to run back as fast as they possibly can, but Mega Creeps are going to be here for Evil Geniuses. 57 minutes in. This game has escalated. No tier 4s, a naked throne, as naked as you could possibly get for this Ancient. Without, obviously, I mean, I guess there are some buildings here and there, but still. Evil Geniuses putting on a late game clinic up against 4ASC, who were so close to taking a tier 3 tower instead of Rax. They did get the Rax spin, to be fair, but that's not nearly enough now. Everything is going to push in. And every single hero is back up in about 40 seconds time.
Is under attack.
And that's it. Dire's Ancient is under attack. No glyph. They will have up, well, nobody's there in 30 seconds. And guess what? Here's the Universe. It's like, hey, I'm cutting your creep with, guys. By the way, you don't have this here. And I think 4AC have resigned themselves to their fate. I don't know what they can do at this point. They're trying to run down mid and take this, but there was no way they were going to be able to push into the Mega Creeps. And now it becomes a stalling tactic here for Matuma Man and the rest of the squad. The Universe is trying to push in. One building goes down. Another comes very close to falling as well. And the creeps continue onward towards this Ancient. And the game starts to get its true meaning. Defense of the Ancients. The Universe ready to jump in, but he's alone. What is it with EG and having these extraordinarily close games? That's an SNY coming out for a Shadow Shaman, because why the hell not? His move speed is going to be pretty important. He won't have buyback, by the way, but he wasn't going to have that anyways, I don't think. He was, but I don't know, whatever. Fear does not have his. He just bought a BKB. But I guess they realized that they can't push into Mega Creeps unless all 5 of them die. And Arteezy will have buyback, so I don't really think there's any way. And as long as Universe is... Oh my god. Matuma Man realizes that this is the only thing keeping them alive in this game. One Rapier Daedalus double Battle Fury MKB proc from a Sleight of Fist is going to win them the game, potentially. That's the only thing keeping them inside. Arteezy doesn't take that much damage there. Meanwhile, base defense becomes a very real threat. A couple of the last buildings starting to go down. Ivystone goes in, PKB, seeing pressure. Jirax gets blown up. Trixie getting brought low, but here comes Arteezy. They're killing the Ancient right now. This should be GG. Matama Man gets obliterated, and there it goes. Game number 1 of this 2-game series amazingly somehow goes in the way of Evil Geniuses. Great game. Almost 60 minutes long. I think, in fact, we got past that 60-minute point of the game. 1 hour, 28 seconds. Great first game. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll take a quick break here. Dota Pit League Season number 2. Again, shout out to the sponsors, Tessero, Sapphire, Sennheiser, AMD, Twitch. I believe I'm missing 1 or 2. But either way, it's been an absolute pleasure. Make sure you guys check out the ticket, $99 in the Dota store. Hopefully I'll be joined by somebody in the next game. No guarantee, but again, my name is Mott. You can follow me at twitter.com/MottDota. Again, joining me from Deviant Stats, Standard Deviants rather, is Mottpax. You can follow him at Mottpax. I know that's a bit confusing considering our names are similar, but with all of that said, we will take a quick break. We'll jump into our second and final game of the day. Stick around, guys.